Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show with my sixth recap of the day, or now of the night. The Kentucky Wildcats played Ohio State in the CBS Sports Classic, or whatever the fuck it is, and they take a loss 85-65. Yes, this wasn't a good game. They were bad. Simple way to put it. Of course, Aaron Bradshaw had one of his best games, of course, against us. But I guess Kyle never worked to get him ready. He was kind of hurt and he fouled too much, but our defense just didn't look great. And we missed too many layups. Like, Robinson missed two absolutely wide open layups in this game. And that kind of reminds me how they looked against Clemson. You can say, opposing teams have tape on them and better understand how to defend. You can say that about every team. You watch film for every game. Don't give me that. I guess Ohio State, I don't know if they're good or not. Because they got destroyed by Auburn, but they beat us by 20. And then Robinson had two air balls. And outside the second half of the Gonzaga game, he's been not great. And the defense wasn't great. And they missed so many layups. They were like 5 for 19 on layups. And the defense was toast in this game. They were still shooting 60% or better. And Kentucky hung around the 30% mark. So, and Robinson just missed too many shots. The only thing we could do is really make free throws and maybe get a few M1s here and there. We started to see so good shooting now. Besides that Louisville game, they've kind of struggled shooting. So they went down, believe, halftime, 9 points. Ohio State got back out to over double digits, a few points. Kentucky got it to 6, but when it got back up to that 11, 12 point mark, I just gave up. It's just some of them looked like they were sleepwalking. Williams, he's been playing lazy. And the game started to speed up, and then anytime they got a stop, they would turn the ball over. But Williams is just playing too lazy. And they missed too many layups. 5 for 19. The defense wasn't great. And we just couldn't guard these guys at all. They were constantly getting taken off the dribble. And an offensive team that shared the ball so well is now going one-on-one. We don't really have guys that can go one-on-one. You need to move the basketball. They just weren't moving. If they play like this, they're going to get slaughtered in SEC play. And we just don't have the athletes. Sometimes they play too soft. But maybe they should try and play Andrew Carter. They just sag off our centers, and everything's our centers, Williams and Garrison, because they don't shoot. And it clogs everything else up. I'm not going to say the team's over, the honeymoon's over. I mean, they're still 10-2. Every time Kentucky loses a game now, people are going to overreact. We'll see. But when you only get 18 points combined between Butler, Bray, and James Robinson's going to be a loss. The ACC's going to be athletic. It didn't look good. Definitely not a defense that looked like a good defense today. This is a game they should have won. But when they fumbled that pass, down 6, Garrison did it, just swung the momentum. It's a hard game to watch, and they just couldn't defend guys, and they're missing way too many shots. Even if they defended well, they weren't making many shots. And this is the first real dud. I guess Clemson was a dud. Just losing this on a neutral floor to a 7-4 team. And they just need less offense through Amari Williams. He needs to dunk the ball. I don't we need to run the offense through Butler, not the center. He plays. He's just lazy. It feels like. The Clemson game was a hard-fought loss against a good team. This is an average team we got blown out by technically, since it ended up as a 20-point game. I mean, duds happen over a season. They just couldn't guard, couldn't rebound, couldn't make shots. This game. And there's, I guess, this is the first true dud. I mean, it's been coming, though. They just need to play better in the first half. And, sure, it happens. I'm not going to mention SEC play yet, because it hasn't happened yet. A lot of people overreacting like, oh, they're going to go under 500 in SEC play. Like, come on. They're not going to go under 500. But, yeah, they definitely didn't play well. No. Simple as that. Put it, didn't play well. And you can look at it two different ways. Not many expected to beat 10-2 at this point of the year, but you didn't expect your losses to beat Clemson and Ohio State. Those two losses were soft and just kind of soft and lack toughness and just not making shots, pretty much. And it's a tough loss because Ohio State's an average team. Obviously want to win every game. Just one of those games, I guess. And Ohio State really did need that win. Shit happens. I mean, at the end of the day, take the loss. They just sometimes play too soft, and in the first half, they need to get to better starts in the first half. Like, they can't just rely second half, oh, we're down, play that zone defense, get back in it. And besides Oway and Carr, they really didn't have anything. Butler, they done a good job on him. Brea, they done a good job on him. Oway, 21 points, 2 rebounds. Carr, 13 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. I don't know why he doesn't shoot many threes now. Amari Williams, 6 points, 2 assists. 8 rebounds. Jackson Robinson, 10 points, 4 rebounds. He didn't have a good game. Kobe Brea, 8 points. Garrison, 2 points, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. When he comes in the game, he brings much better energy than Amari Williams. Amari Williams doesn't bring good energy lately. Like, I don't know why. Like, they brought him to be this defensive guy, and he just hasn't played well defensively. Or, like, he just plays too soft, man, or too lazy. Chandler, Almanor, 1 point, 1 rebound. Chandler, 1 assist. Travis Perry came in for a few minutes, didn't do nothing. Held his own, but no stats. Man, they put my boy Trentno in there. Give us a spark, like, when you have these type of games. Like, you gotta do something. Kentucky for the game ended up shooting 29.8% from the floor, 17 of 57, 18% from 3, 4 of 22. They shot 84 from the line, 27 to 32. Got out rebounded 38-36. Had 17 to 10 offensive. Got out rebounded 28-19 defensive. They got a lot of second chances. Didn't convert on them though. Had 9 turnovers. Constantly kept getting beat off the dribble. Had 56.6% from the floor. Ohio State was only 4 of 15 from 3. They didn't take many. It was 26%. Shot 77 from the line. Thornton had 30 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds for Bruce Thornton. 8 of 13 shooting and made 13 of his 14 free throws. Bruce Thornton was just too good for him. John Mobley Jr., 15 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, made some mid-range jumpers. Devin Royal, their leading scorer, only had 7 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. I believe all 7 in the second half. Micah Parrish, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Mahaffrey, 6 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Sean Stewart, 5 points, 4 rebounds. Quest Glover, 9 points, 3 rebounds. Bradshaw, 11 points and 2 rebounds. So yeah, it's just crazy. Ohio State beat us by 20 after they got destroyed by Auburn. That just shows how good Auburn is. I mean, that's all to say. Kentucky's next game, they dropped to 10-2 here. Ohio State proves to 8-4 with 85-65 win. Kentucky's next game is December 31st against Brown at home before they start SEC play. So hopefully they can bounce back against Brown next week. No, not next week, but week after. 2 p.m. on a Tuesday on December 31st. Hopefully they bounce back before they start conference play. We'll just see what happens in conference play. I ain't gonna say, oh, we're going under 500 like some of these fans on Twitter. If they were to beat Florida in their SEC opener, people will be back on the train. Like they left when they lost to Clemson. But anyways, it's all to say. Until next time out. Peace.